Hey guys, this will be a quick overview of the Crucia normal and hard mode. As I said before, I will not do a full guide for reasons that I am not allowed to express, but whatever. But still, many of you asked for a guide, and I want to thank everyone for the kind mails, comments and in-game whispers that I received. You guys are the only reason I decided to make the quick guide after all. So the three main differences between normal and hard mode are that all the damage that the raid takes is higher. When a player dies, there will be a vortex spawning that will remain for the whole fight. And in phase 3 and 5 there will be an extra mechanic called overcharged. First off, the raid positioning. Just make sure that everyone is spread out enough and that the green bubbles are not too far away for everyone to reach quickly. Tank away the left side to the raid to avoid starboard laser blades. There is a constant AoE damage called Storm of Crucia. This will be up during the whole fight. The raid will get a stack of resistance every second. This will reduce your maximum HP. You will need to go to the green to cleanse yourselves. This will happen in phase 1, 3 and 5. Healers will get a debuff called feedback. This will need to be cleansed. The person who has it cannot cleanse himself, so it's up to the others to cleanse him quickly. This debuff will reduce healing and absorb stun by 25%, and if you heal someone while you have it, the player will get a debuff reducing its damage done by 25%, and this one cannot be dispelled. You can see the yellow bubble. This is called locking on. It will always go to the person furthest away from the boss. Make sure to pass it to the off tank if you didn't get it. I will add a macro in the video info to do that. The tank with the locking on will have to come take the boss and get ready for the blink. When the bubble turns from yellow to red, she will cast blink. At this point she will jump on the person with the locking on debuff, and the red AoE will do about 120k damage to everyone but the player she blinks on. The blink will also spawn a wall from the tank to the person with the locking on. You cannot see the red AoEs, this is why the red needs to be spread out. This will do damage if you touch another player, but it will also give you a debuff that will make future bubbles that you get be bigger, so don't hit anyone. She is now doing charge breath. She will do this after the first blink, then after 2 more blinks, then after 4 more blinks, and so on. The breath can also be used to destroy the walls that she does when she blinks. 2 players will be displaced. This will teleport you to the other's position. You simply need to run back to your position and step in the green or purple AoE to solve this. As you can see, I'm the furthest away and I'm getting the locking on buff. As a tank, don't forget to cleanse yourself before you go tank swapping. Once the locking on debuff runs out, get to the back wall for the blink. After the blink cast is finished, you can move back to your tank position. If you move too fast at the back, she will do starboard laser blades, and if you stand too close to the boss when she blinks, she will blink backwards and will kill a lot of people with the blink. The beam you see under the boss is the wall, by the way. If you do it properly, you can keep the wall this small and ignore the mechanic altogether. 80% she will now become immune and start phase 2. At this point everyone needs to go cleanse in the green. She will still do Storm of Crucia and she will cast a chain lightning mechanic in this phase. There will be 3 mechs spawning. The left and the right one are melee mechs and have proximity aggro, so stay behind the tank. You will need to be in melee range of those 2 mechs to DPS them. If you attack them from range, they will pull you in and do really heavy damage to you. The middle mech can be range attack, but you will cast Ethereal Barrier. This will reflect magical attacks. On hard mode you will also need 2 Stormcaller Dominator mages to rotate arresting presence on this mech, as the AoE damage he does can kill your raid. Everyone in the raid will get a positive or negative debuff. On normal mode you can use the reactive ability to change your polarity. Don't touch this on hard mode though. If you use the reactive in hard mode, the whole raid will get a stacking debuff that will increase damage taken from the Storm of Crucia, and this will remain until the end of the fight. Crucia will cast Current Feed on a random mech. This will shield the mech from damage. If she finishes this cast, your raid will wipe. To solve this, you will have to form a line from the pillar on the opposite side of the mech. So if it's the left mech who has the shield, you will need to make a chain to the right pillar. You will need to alternate positive and negative polarities to pass the grounding AoE to the mech. Once all the mechs are dead, or when her phasing buffs runs out, phase 3 will start. On normal mode this is exactly the same as phase 1. On hard mode there will be an extra mechanic called overcharge. This will come every 25 seconds in phase 3 and 5. The player will get a yellow bubble with the reactive ability. When you have overcharge you will be dropping a total of 9 AoEs. The first as soon as you get the buff, the next 2 after 2 seconds, and then 1 every second. The AoEs will get bigger each time, and the player will also get blinked forward after the 6th AoE. Once the debuff has run out, you can use your reactive to teleport back to your starting point. Let's take a look at Sen, who just got the overcharge. And that's how you deal with the overcharge mechanic. At 40% she will phase again and start phase 4. Everyone will get a polarity again, and 2 crystals will spawn, 1 positive on the left and 1 negative on the right. If you have the positive, you will have to run to the negative crystal and stand in the blue circles. Each second you stand in the blue circle, you will get 1 negative stack, up to 5 stacks from run circle. These stacks give you a reactive ability that you can use on the opposite crystal to do damage to it. The stacks will also increase the damage you take by Storm of Crucia. On normal mode you can take up to 7 stacks, but don't go above 5 or 6 stacks on hard mode. There will be 3 walls spawning. Have the 2 players with the lowest HP in your raid carry the green bubbles. They will have to place the green bubbles where the walls cross to allow players to pass to the other side. 2 things you need to watch out for in this phase. First, the walls are bigger than they look. You will get one-shotted by the wall if you get within 1 or 2 meters of it. And secondly, when you enter the green bubble, it takes 1 second to get the immunity buff. So get close to the bubble, stay still for a second, and then run through the wall. You have to kill both crystals within 8 seconds of another. If you fail to do so, or if Crucia's phase buff ends before you killed any of them, you will get a HP reducing debuff. This will reduce your raid's maximum HP, depending on how much HP was remaining on the crystals. This debuff will remain until the end of the fight. Phase 5 is the same as phase 3. You will need to cleanse your stacks before she reaches 7%. When she hits 7%, she will cast Polar Reversal. This will turn the green bubbles red, and if you touch the red bubbles, you will get one-shotted. And that's it guys, on normal mode the enrage timer is 9 minutes and on hard mode it's 10 minutes. As always, I will add the guerrilla alerts that I have for this fight in the videos info, so make sure you check that out. I will also add a macro to pass the locking on buff. Please smash that like button if you enjoyed this video and don't forget to subscribe for future uploads. And as always guys, thanks for watching.
I am the tender vigilante. This city's in pain, and it needs my tender justice. The tender vigilante doesn't have insurance.